Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a member of the Revive team and I'm here to show you how to make mincemeat flapjacks. They make a good alternative to mince pies at this time of year. What you'll need is 425 grams of oats, 225 grams of mincemeat, 175 grams of butter and 300 grams of golden syrup. If you need to make them dairy free, you can substitute coconut oil for the butter, and obviously you can use gluten-free oats if you need to make them fully gluten-free. Then what you need to do is measure your oats into a bowl and then add all of the other ingredients into a saucepan. Obviously you probably can use honey if you don't want to use golden syrup. That's another alternative. You can also, if you don't like mincemeat, add ginger and still make them Christmassy. So now I'm going to heat that on the stove until it's nice and liquidy. You will also need a lined baking tray. If you've got a conventional oven, you set your oven to 160 degrees centigrade, which would be, sorry for looking, gas mark 3 or 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And obviously I've got an Arga, so I like using. If you're using an Arga, you use the roasting oven with your baking sheet on the bottom shelf and a cold sheet on the second shelf. We've now got nearly liquidy ingredients, and the next stage is to pour them onto the oats. So the liquidy ingredients now get stirred into the oats. So we just need to make sure that that's fully combined. Stir it all together. Easy for kids to do as well, but obviously the ingredients in the saucepan are quite warm, so just be careful. So you stir it all until it's combined. Making sure there's no dry bits of oats that are not covered by the butter. Then I'm going to put it into a baking tin. If there's any dry bits, you can just stir them around while they're in the tin. So you're putting that into a tin and pressing it down. Now they take about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, but I would usually check after about 15 minutes just to make sure they're not getting too brown. And the next stage is putting them in the oven. They're now ready to come out of the oven, and this is what they should look like. You need to cut them into squares while they're still warm in the tin, and then leave them to go cold before you turn them out. They can be crumbly, but that doesn't matter.